Hello, and this morning I wanted to do a law of attraction card because I just think they're a nice little way to look at the world sometimes outside of your normal box. So, this one this morning is it's like that, and it says, I can choose in every moment a better feeling story. Under all conditions, you have the power to find thoughts that feel slightly better or slightly worse. And when you consistently choose slightly better, the law of attraction will bring steady improvement to your experience. The key to achieving and maintaining a physical state of well-being is to notice indicators of discord in the early stages. It is much easier to refocus your thoughts in the early, subtle stages than after the law of attraction has responded to the chronic negative thoughts, bringing bigger negative results. So, when I read that, for me, that says about being more in tune with your body, being in tune with your mental health, and what you need as an individual. So we all have different needs and wants, likes, dislikes, and we are all our own little world. So that means that we have to feed ourselves for our internal world and not for somebody else's. And that also goes along with looking out for any red flags that might cause you distress, flight, stress, runaway, or even inward shrinking. Because sometimes you can be around some certain people and they can make you feel unworthy, belittled, stupid, and I hate that word, unacknowledged, where someone just doesn't acknowledge you or even look at you as if you are a person of value or worth. So when it comes to your own world, it's about feeding that inner dialogue, that inner strength within us to give us a better chance. And not to give someone else a better chance, but to give ourselves a better chance so that we can then be a balanced version of ourselves that we can take out to the world and do with it what we want. But when we are imbalanced and when we are not listening to those little red flags or those warning signs, what we are slowly doing is breaking down our internal walls, which then starts to crumble like any foundation. If our foundation is not strong, it will crumble. So if we can start to build that foundation within ourselves, within our little world, look at yourself as a little world that gets fed and needs a certain amount of light, a certain amount of dark, and has its little quirks. Nurture it, believe in it, give it strength, give it character, because who wants to be like someone else? I sure as hell don't. I'm as quirky as they come. And I love that about myself. But it's taken me a long time to embrace that version of me because I didn't really know who I was. Because when I was back in that state of living in a bad, abusive relationship, I was being the version that they wanted me to be for survival. Not for my own self, not for the version that I needed. It was just a pure survival mode self. So the fact that now I can embrace this version of me and just know what can trigger, what brings me joy, happiness, what makes me cry, because I can cry at the most silliest of things. Movies, even beautiful words people say to somebody, they can really bring me to tears because I'm very much an empath and I'm very much in tune with feelings. And I love that about myself. But I'm also very strong. But this has come with learning about what I require. What is my better feeling story? My better feeling story is I love this version of me. I love my eggs a certain way. I love to walk. I like to watch comedies or, something that make me laugh. But I don't like horrors. I won't go to a horror film. And I don't like rude people. I don't believe in the reason for being rude to people just to make yourself feel better. And as they say, hurt people hurt people. So I digress. It comes down to, what do you choose for yourself? What is going to make your internal world bloom and shine and evolve? Because we mustn't stay stagnant. We must grow, we must evolve and appreciate our quirks, because they make us up who we are. We are fabulous. And once you embrace your fabulousness, my goodness, you're going to be like a giant glitter ball. And that's an amazing feeling, because you're feeding your internal love, light, self-worth, happiness, all those things. Accepting. And that's a big thing. A lot of people don't accept themselves because society tries to keep us down in a sense of, we will rather embrace negativity than we will do positivity, and that's pretty sad. So if we can start making these little ripple effects and start accepting ourselves for ourselves, then maybe this will encourage a friend to do it, or a family member, or an absolute stranger. Could be one of you watching this video. Let's cause a positive ripple effect of self-love, self-worth, and self-care, and acceptance, and being able to stand in your truth in all of it, the dark, the glory, the horrible, the good, the bright, all of it, to embrace it and say, I accept it all. I've been those versions, but I'm now truly in tune with my true self, and I love myself. Can you honestly stand and look in the mirror, properly look in that uncomfortableness and say, I love myself, without lying to yourself? It took me a long time, but my God, it's the best thing that I can do for myself now, is to love and nurture myself. And then to be able to come on here and express for others to be able to stand in their truth and their power and not feel alone. Because we all deserve this chance in life. We don't deserve to shrink and hide just for other people's well-being. So, have a fabulous day. If you're having a bad one, try to do something to get you out of that funk. Maybe put on your favourite tune and have a crazy dance around your living room. That always gets us moving, gets us laughing. So, have a great day. Bye.